Becca C. Smith here, and today I am going to tell you about the last week of Camp Nanowrimo for me. The last week was a bit rough, I gotta say. If you've been following my channel, you know we're on this road trip cross country, which our destination was Disneyworld, which is where I'm at right now. And so the last week was a lot of driving and a lot of vacationing. That's the thing about camp, is sometimes you can't plan to write when you're in the middle of vacation. But I did manage to win! Yay! Of course I did lower my word count, but you know, my philosophy about Camp Nanowrimo is not Nanowrimo. Nanowrimo, it's pretty straightforward. You write 50K in a month. But Camp Nanowrimo is really whatever you make it. And I just didn't want to, I didn't want to fail. So I lowered my word count from 20K to 15K, and I was able to reach that. But I have so much footage of stuff that I've shot of the last week and a half of April. Pretty much everything after the 12-hour write-a-thon. So I realized I'm gonna have to kind of narrate to make any sense, because I just was not coherent enough to actually vlog properly. So after the 12-hour write-a-thon, we got on the road the very next day and we're headed to New Orleans. So we were in Louisiana. It's already been really rough driving because it's so windy this time of year, and when you're driving a really big vehicle like a like a semi-truck or like an RV, when the wind hits you, it's like someone just punches the side of your vehicle and pushes you into the shoulder. So we've been trying to get used to that. I mean, you see it happening to trucks all the time, and they're just so used to it. They're like, yeah, well, that's the way it is. But we don't know if we want to get used to it, frankly. But oh, hi, bud. You want to show them your butthole? You're very proud of it, huh? Yeah? You know, he cleans it pretty regularly, so I hope you enjoyed. I had a panic attack when I saw this bridge. Now the footage doesn't really do it justice, but here's a picture of it to show you from the side. I had to pull over because I don't know if you can see this, but I hate driving cars over tall bridges in Los Angeles and anywhere. I can't stand tall bridges. It's very hard to drive this RV, and I had to pull over because I was about to have a panic attack. So Stefan is driving over this RV, although now it says traffic, so I probably would have been fine. For some reason, I'm good with traffic. I'm not good going 65 miles an hour over a giant, tall ass bridge. But other than that, the bridges were pretty relaxed, pretty fun, actually pretty nice. And then we got to New Orleans. Walking in New Orleans. I know you're too
tall. I know.
Too tall. Lots of music. It's really beautiful. New Orleans. Now, I know there's a lot of balconies that look like that, but that balcony kind of looks like the balcony in the originals, where Klaus and Elijah would look out of. I'm just gonna pretend it is. And New Orleans was a lot of fun. I could definitely see where certain personality types, especially extroverts, would love New Orleans. For two introverts, it was a little overwhelming, I gotta say, and we don't drink. I feel like that's like the main thing that people do when they go to New Orleans. You know, it's just a lot of drinking and partying and, you know, music and just a really kind of vibrant town. We found a really nice restaurant, and we had a very nice lunch, and we did love listening to the music, but I did not write at all. And it was off to Pensacola, which I got a little bit of writing done. We're in Florida now. Pensacola. It's a cute little bridge. I guess you can go fishing off of it. It's just as swampy as I remember. I went to college here. Well, in Orlando, not Pensacola. And then we went to Tallahassee where we got to see Endgame. You knew we weren't gonna miss Endgame. Did a little bit of writing, not much, a little. And then we got to Orlando and I spent the first day having an amazing time with Kate Cananaugh and her mom. They were so nice, letting me hang out with them because Stefan was up in New York going to see the premiere of his TV show that he did the visual effects on called The Boys, and that was premiering at the Tribeca Film Festival. So he flew up to New York and I had a little surprise planned for Kate's mom. I'm going to take a little writing break. I'm going to make Kate's mom a dragon bag. A while back I had cut out, using my pattern, I had cut out everything I needed to cut out and glued everything I needed glued, and then I stored it because I did not feel like making the bags at the time. I have everything all cut out. I don't know if she wants black or silver, so I'm making both and she can choose. So I have this really pretty silver, which won't be so wrinkly when it's all done. Black texture. These are the wings, obviously, but it's that really cool texture that I found that I just love for these dragon bags. I make one in black and one in silver, and I'm going to let her choose which one she wants, and then I will take the other one because both seem pretty cool to me. We're going to Disney Springs to have lunch, but I'm super excited. I started reading the chapter that Faith sent me. It was her turn, and basically in our outline all we wrote was Shay almost dies. That's one of the main characters. And so it's up to her to come up with anything she comes up with, and then tag I'm it, and I sort of have to respond to it. But she ended up describing a dream I had 25 years ago. And I actually have it in my dream journal. I've never told her about this dream. I mean, there's really, why would I? There's no reason to. And she described it exactly. It freaked me out, making me feel like this book is totally meant to be, and that apparently we've both been thinking about it for the last 2,500 years in our subconscious. Did I say 2,500 years? 25 years. Haven't been alive that long. Okay, here are the finished products. I've got the silver dragon, and I've got the black dragon. So we'll get to find out which dragon Kate's mom will choose. Record, you guys. Ah, yay! She chose the black dragon. Yay! So much is wonderful. Oh, of course. So we've got all three dragons, and I got my gold one. Yay! This is so cool. My mom would have loved to have her face on this.
I know, I don't know how they do it anymore, but like you see there's open spots, I feel like, if they were going to do it again.
Yeah, that's really cool. We're in the, what is this called? A butterfly exhibit?
Butterfly garden?
Garden? Oh.
So look at all these.
Oh, wow.
They got them all getting ready to come.
Oh, wow. That's really cool. It's the last day of Camp Nanowrimo, and I have about 2,000 words to go. So I'm going to do the live write-in on By the Brooks YouTube channel with Natalia Lee and Mandy Lynn, and so hopefully I can get my 2K in. I even lowered my freaking word count so I could win. And I still haven't won, so I could still fail, even reducing my word count. I had such a good time yesterday with Kate and her mom. We're in Disneyworld. I knew it would be hard, but I am gonna try and win.
And then he's also done like several other, like he did this Benjamin Button, The Curious Case of the Benjamin Button. That is a beautiful soundtrack. It's so pretty. Anyway, I love his style. He's very magical sounding. I love his style.
Okay, I just have to. Undiscovered Publishing says I'm currently writing to half of the Greatest Showman soundtrack. I'm sorry, I can't. I sing. I can't write to that soundtrack. I sing every time.
Hey, it's late. Stefan's asleep, so I gotta be quiet. But I did it. I got most of my words done at the write-in, but I still had 400 more words to go, so I just finished those up, and now I'm going to enter the words into the Camp Nanowrimo site and validate my project. Okay, here I go. Validate. Congratulations. So I totally forgot to film an outro. Anyway, this vlog was a mess, but which is kind of exactly how my last week of camp went, so I think it's pretty fitting. But I did win. I'm so excited. We are actually on the road tomorrow to book it back to Los Angeles. Long story. I will do a whole vlog on what's happening with our RV and what we're doing next. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!